All right, in order to get a perfect V-neck, we need to do a stay stitch. So whatever seam allowance you're using, say I'm using 1/2 inch, you don't have to do the whole neckline, even though this is on the bias once you cut it. It's one of those bias that might not be a true 45, but it will stretch. And this will also. So usually on your facing, you want inner facing. All right, but we want to sew for a short distance, a stay stitch at the same seam allowance that you're going to use. So how I make sure it's perfect, go one direction, because you all remember, right? And then I'm going to sew the other one in the opposite direction. And that way I know for sure I'm going to hit a perfect V. Because you just don't know. If you try and go down and come back up, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. So really, it's a good idea, yeah, to make sure that they cross each other. You can always pull this stitch back out. But if I make this cross, I know I'm getting it perfect V. So I don't have to do it on my facing because I'm going to follow my guideline on this. All right. So if I line these two up together, so my 1/2 inch seam allowance. And follow that. I'm not going to back stitch here. I'm going to just leave it. When I go to the other side and stitch it, Marsha? No. And when I get to that point, I leave the needle down and turn it, and see, it won't line up at my 1/2 inch. If it don't, I know I'm off automatically. I can go and do one more stitch, and then turn it and check it. And I'm continue to do that till I know it's lining up at the right place. All right, that's the only way you make sure you get the correct. I'm gonna go back and bring this other one back to there and make them meet. So when I get those two to intersect, I can go up and close it. Oh, there's a million threads. I didn't back stitch, right. I just made it overlap. Then I can cut it. Yeah, cut all the way to it, but not through it. And you all know to trim all those threads out. And then understitch, unless you plan on top stitching.
The seam should go
toward the face and everything toward the right. Look how I can easily turn that and manipulate it and lay nice and flat. Because I hit my point. And I can turn that back. No puckers. When there's no puckers, you know it's right. Then I can go pick those other stitches out. But it's worth taking the time to get it right the first time, right? You don't have to get it and it just laid perfectly flat. And then there's your understitch. And then it's just going to lay nice and flat. All right?